It's not, this whole explanation you have given is like an internal activity, not from the end user requester who try to key in or else expect some sort of an information. All right.
No, actually, this is at a high level. What Google have proposed to analyze huge amounts of data.
What is the source in triggering this whole process?
So,
if there is a request that have come from the user, then only the whole process will get initiated.
Exactly. So assume that you might need to have a requirement. So let us say you want to find some maximum value, or if you wanted to find some maximum, assume that let us take a simple use case, common use case. Assume that you have temperature data recorded across several stations, and you have assume that you have thousands of stations. You might be having thousands of files, and you wanted to find, you have the data in those files, and assume that you wanted to find a maximum temperature for given year or given station. In that case, you may have to write some program, right? First of all, you have to store that data, all those 1,000 files in some location, and then you wanted to write a program. You have to write a program to analyze that data. Am I right? So in that case, Google said, store this data in GFS and write your program in MapReduce code. And if you write your program, how to submit that program. Anyhow, we will see in upcoming sessions how to write it and how to submit it. So basically, they generate a jar file out of it. Most of the times, people write this MapReduce code in Java, and they create a jar out of it, and they have Hadoop commands. So using those commands, they can submit their application. So once they have submitted their application, then according to the data set, how they are stored on the distributed file system, this map and reduce task will get generated and triggered. So from the end user point of view, he only need to worry about how to inject data or how to store the data onto the file system, this distributed file system, and how to write the application logic in terms of map and reduce code, and how to submit the application. So only these three things you need to worry about. Am I able to clear it out? Clear your question? Answer your question?
Yes. Yeah. It's like, retrieving and processing the information.
Exactly. Yeah. Do you have any other questions before we move on?
Not for me.
Okay. So at the same time, at the time of Google publishing these papers, a few people are working at Nudge Labs on the similar requirement, and they found it is it's very close to what they were trying to achieve. And that is the time where they have implemented GFS and MapReduce, and they have created a product called Hadoop. So the Hadoop was originated from Nudge Labs, and later they have open sourced it, and then that became Apache product of Revive. So the journey of Hadoop has really started around 2004, and over the period of time, several people have adapted that and try to use that to process the big data. Huge amounts of data, whether it is Yahoo or Facebook or LinkedIn. So many people have adapted, and that has actually motivated these people to introduce some of the new components in this area. So it has motivated, like, for that matter, Cassandra and all those things, right? Probably, after seeing this Hadoop, and so they found like, okay, why can't we design a system for, like, to deal a different kind of data, and that is how the people generated the Cassandra. So it has actually motivated several other tools, several other frameworks. So the main person behind Hadoop, there are two people, Doug Cutting and Mike, and later Doug Cutting moved to Cloudera. So, and over the period of time, so many components got added to Hadoop. So for different reasons, actually. So we will see what is the use of them, actually. So from the Hadoop point of view,